So you mean to tell me Burboy was getting vended by Diddy? If you've been anywhere near Twitter recently, you already know people are going crazy over this still that started going viral of Diddy tape featuring Burna Boy, who is currently in panic mode. Now there is no way of knowing if this pic is real or not, but people speculating that Burna allegedly bended for Diddy to solidify his name in the industry. Yeah, we're talking Grammys, and all that word on the street is there's a leaked audio recording that allegedly sounds like Burna Boy and Diddy in a very compromising situation. Fans immediately started making connections, bringing up every little interaction these two have had, and trust me, the internet's been doing the most with this one. People started pulling up old videos, pictures, and even tweets trying to make it all fit. Diddy's been accused in the past of using his power to help out artists who do certain favors. Lil Rod was the first one to talk about this. Lil Rod claimed that Diddy knew that he admired and looked up to Stevie J, and that Diddy allegedly used that information to try to manipulate him into having an affair with him in the lawsuit. He said Mr. Combs was aware that Mr. Jones looked up to and idolized music producer Stephen Aaron Jordan. Stevie J was part of the Bad Boy Records production team that hit him in 1997. Stevie J won a Grammy Award for his work on Puff Daddy's debut album. Mr. Combs used access to Stevie J and his knowledge of Mr. Jones's admiration of Stevie J to groom and entice Mr. Jones to engage in homosexuality. Lil Rod mentioned that Stevie J only won a Grammy after he started working with Diddy, because Lil Rod also claimed that Diddy promised to help him win a Grammy if he had an affair with him, saying Mr. Combs promised to make sure that Mr. Jones wins Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he engaged in homosexuality. Now we gotta wonder what it was that Stevie J did for Diddy for him to have won the Grammy. Kind of interesting, isn't it? And this is why some folks are saying that Burna might have gotten that Grammy thanks to Diddy's influence. And just last month, this whole narrative got even crazier thanks to Speed Darlington, a fellow Nigerian artist. He straight up suggested that Diddy might have had more than a musical hand in Burna's Grammy win. Speed put it out there in a video saying Burna took a picture with Diddy and he won a Grammy not long after. Speed was not holding back. He's even asking him how many baby oils were used on him.
Get offended. Now question I ask. How many oil did he drop for your nyash before them give you that trophy? Burna, how many oil did them rob for your nyash?
Now remember back in February 2023, when Diddy and Burna were rumored to be beefing. Diddy threw some serious shade on IG. He allegedly posted, "I helped you win your first and only Grammy Award, which I did out of kindness. And somehow you thought you could win another without my help. Oh, okay." Seems like Burna couldn't continue being Diddy's boy toy. And maybe that is why Diddy lashed out so hard on him. Now everyone is looking back at how close he seemed to be with Diddy during all that time. Fans are going back to their old interactions. Like that time at the Billboard Music Awards, apparently they were looking real friendly, almost too familiar. And now with this image making the rounds on Twitter, everyone is saying there's more to their relationship than we all thought.
My brother, see it? Yeah. Come to London to bust you across your head.
They started digging into all the times Burna and Diddy was spotted together. One fan even brought up that time Burna was super hyped to see Diddy after his Coachella performance. Like, dude was all smiles hopping out of his golf cart to hug Diddy. Fans were quick to throw shade, saying Burna looked a little too happy. Even Diddy once tweeted, "I've been blessed to work with incredible talent on this album. Me and my brother at Burna Boy, we developed a brotherhood during quarantine. I executive produced his Grammy award-winning album, Twice as Tall. I was telling him about how much I miss Kim. I played him some music and this is what he sang to it." Now Burna Boy ain't the first to get caught up in this mess. People are bringing up other artists too, like Meek Mill, saying maybe they also had to go through some similar situations. The Game has always been alleged as one of the rappers that he tried to swing to, but the Game rejected all his advances. The Game was actually one of the first rappers to speak out about what's really going on behind the scenes. Back in 2011, he popped up on Vlad TV to say there's more rappers hiding their true selves than people realize.
Closet is real scary, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get into the seriousness of it, and it's just not fair to, other people. And then that spreads because that girl that you might be fooling might leave you and go find another dude who ain't gay, give him the disease, and he go cheats on her.
And when they asked him if he ever teamed up with a gay rapper without realizing it, Game mentioned he had collaborated with someone who was going all out to hide their true self.
You've worked with a gay rapper?
Yeah, man. and gay, not being just full out gay, but hiding it, trying to pretend like he, you know, loves girls and live the rap lifestyle, but really he's a man fan.
And just recently, Game recently said he spent a good 2 years is letting Diddy whine and die him.
Kicking it with Diddy, right? I ran around with Diddy for 2 years, damn near. And this Diddy, we never went to the studio one time, but he was like, yo, I fuck with your demo, that you know, bad boy, but hey, Playboy, hey, here go a watch, Playboy, here go a chain, Playboy. I'm like, yo, we ever gonna rap? He's like, nah.
Y'all was doing it for 2 years.
Yo, but the jet leaves at 5. We going to Miami, Playboy. We going to, you know what I'm saying? We going to New York. We in ATL this weekend, Playboy, pop out. And I was going everywhere with Diddy.
Then Game also talked about Diddy possibly being involved in some shady stuff.
Wasn't Puffy interested in working with you also?
Yeah, Puff. I was running around with Puff for a minute, but we was just partying, man. Puff liked to party. So that's basically all we did. I think the few times I was running around with D-Mac and Puff, we just did a bunch of partying. We might have went to the studio once or twice, but I didn't get to record nothing. I was just, you know.
Okay, but I mean, Puffy was a huge deal back then.
Still a huge deal.
I mean, he's still a huge deal, but he's not doing music anymore,
right,
is what I'm saying. Back then, Bad Boy was on fire, and he's running around with you. And, you know, Puffy's a busy guy.
I was running around with him.
Yeah. You were running around with him.
Right.
Was he talking about signing you, or what exactly happened?
Nah, Puff he wanted to sign me. He just, you know, he was moving around. Like, he had the restaurant Justin's in Atlanta, so we was in and out of that. A lot of parties in Atlanta with him and V. And, you know, Big Wolf and, you know, Fab and Jeezy was just, you know, I mean, Fab was already on. Jeezy was coming to age.
And this is why fans say Diddy was trying to turn the game, but when he saw he wouldn't, he dropped him. Someone commented, we all didn't believe initially that he smashed Meek Mill until the audio came out. Everyone who was close to Diddy could be a victim. One person straight up said Diddy used his baby oil on Burna in exchange for that Grammy period. Another user was like, now I understand when Burna said, if then Jew if you for Nash, make you or lie down. They're really out here piecing together song lyrics to fit the narrative with all this heat. You think Burna Boy would come out with a statement to clear the air, but so far he stayed silent. Maybe he's hoping the drama will blow over, or maybe he's just unbothered. Either way, the internet is on fire with theories. And you know how it is, people will keep talking until there's some kind of confirmation one way or another. But now I want to know what you all think about this situation. Do you think there's any truth to these rumors? Or is this just another case of internet cap? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest celebrity scoop. And thanks for watching my video.